Assalamu alaikum and a very, very warm welcome to PTV World. And today is our exclusive Eid show, and my name's FAHIM BANGASH, and with me is my co-anchor
I'm JAFFRI. Assalamu alaikum everyone, and a very warm welcome to this program in PTV World, and a very happy Eid Mubarak. But unfortunately, this Eid is not going to be the same like we used to spend in our childhood. It is going to be different, just like the previous one, because of the COVID situation. It has actually wreaked havoc, and it has turned up everything upside down. Isn't it, Fahim?
Absolutely. We have seen that not just in Pakistan, but the entire world. And definitely now the lifestyles have changed, lives have changed. But then again, even though so much is going on, but we have to make sure that we have fun, spread love, spread joy in one manner or the other.
And Fahim, whatever you may say, we like it or not, COVID has become very much a part of our lives.
Oh, yes.
We discuss it.
Oh,
Even it has changed our wardrobe. Like, we definitely take masks wherever we go, and now even I see designer masks everywhere.
Yes.
So there are industries developing. We never know where COVID will take us eventually. So, and the lesson that it has taught us is to love each other, cherish each other's presence, and celebrate. And that is why precisely we are having such lovely guests in our studio.
Absolutely. And first of all, I want you, Maheen, to introduce our very, very lovely guest.
Before I would like to start, I would definitely say that she is beautiful, and she is a veteran PTV drama serial actress, and she has proved her acting skills over the period of time. We all love her. Her first appearance was rather from Quetta Center, and since then she has been winning our hearts. She is none other than Miss LAILA ZUBERI. Welcome, ma'am.
Assalamu alaikum and Eid Mubarak to everybody.
Eid Mubarak to you. Thank you for joining us here.
Thank you. It's an honor for me to be here.
It's an honor for all of us, your presence.
Absolutely. Now, our second guest today is from the field of journalism, and her name is NEELAM NAWAB. Now, NEELAM NAWAB has been working with the media industry since the last 10 years. She is a host of a program in a private TV channel, and of course your people must have seen her. Of course, a face that beautiful never goes like that. You have to have seen her, I'm sure of that. NEELAM, welcome to PTV World, our Eid show, and Eid Mubarak.
Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum everyone, and Eid Mubarak to all of you, and thank you for such generous words.
Well, I'm just stating the obvious.
It's great to be here at PTV. It's
well,
always
it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Now, our third guest today is again a very senior person, a respectable person. He has been working with PTV, with the media industry since the last 36 years. He started off with PTV with the first fitness program, which was aired in the morning show, the then morning show of PTV with Mustansir Hussain Tadar. And till date, that is absolutely. Because back then we didn't have many channels, we just had PTV, people were focused on PTV, people learned from PTV, and they don't call PTV a mother channel for nothing, obviously. And he's the General Secretary for Prime Minister Imran Khan for Sports and Culture, and he is also working with the MOU that has been signed between the Girls Guide and the Education Minister. He's been working on a campaign for the girls who get raped and for the rehabilitation of those girls. So definitely he's doing some very good work since quite a lot of years. Mr. Jalal HAIDER Khan, sir, welcome to PTV World and a very happy Eid Mubarak.
Thank you very much. Eid Mubarak to everybody and the viewers, and really excited to see such a beautiful set, especially after COVID, and really it's touching my heart.
That's so sweet, and we are also very excited to have you all here.
Well, it's great to have all of you here. Now today in our program we are going to have some segments, and the segments are going to include some fun parts as well. Obviously, like we said, we did mention the COVID. It's not over. It's still, the process is underway. The vaccination process is underway. By the way,
But
the
let us ask them about their Eid. How do they normally celebrate their Eid?
Of course.
Laila, I would like to start with you. You being a very busy person and this schedule, how do you manage being a housewife and a mother? How do you do all that? How do you take part in celebrations, especially like Eid?
In fact, my first priority is my family and my home. So I always keep my family first. So I take out time for them, and especially on these type of occasions like Eid and everything. So I keep time for my family, and I enjoy with them all those things.
Yeah, and for working women, I think it gets very tough to give time to both your profession and family. And
but if
such
you
occasions
manage time, then you can do that.
You can do that. So it's all about managing time, basically.
Of course.
Right.
Neelam, of course, you're also a working woman. I know working women. My sister is a working woman. My wife is a working woman. Obviously, it gets really difficult, especially if you're in the field of media. How do you celebrate your Eid, and what happens when you are called on an Eid day or a very, very special day?
Yeah,
Neelam,
and you cannot
come over
spend
to
your
the
Eid with
studio.
your loved ones. What happens then?
Well, like you said, that for working women, you know, it's not easy to be having both the buses or boats or whatever you can call them, you know, going along. But what I do, I compartmentalize myself, because this is something that we are committed for our life. It's not a one-day thing, it's not a two-day thing. You have to work also, you have family, you have kids also. So I have, in a way I'm organized, I have a to-do list, I go by that.
So that's
it's an
great,
every
because
day.
I could never make that to-do list ever in my life.
And I can't operate without that, because this is how
Exactly.
I think I'm programmed. So yes, Eid, we love it. I'm the kind that I want to have it in a nice traditional way with, you know, dressing up and because in our field you don't get to dress up, you know. It's a very to the point professional dress code throughout the year. So when the Eid comes, I really take my time, and you know, I want to be, you know, pampered and being decorated and all.
Yeah.
So that is one thing. With Eid comes the dresses and mehndi and chudiyan and all.
Oh, I love that.
I love
that
that.
part.
You know, I
I
think
think
all
every
women-
woman
This
loves
time
it.
it's different.
Yeah, it's
Right,
of course,
right,
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then at home, you know, like my husband, my kids, you know, we have lunch together. And then it's a meal and sheer korma, you know, like it's a must. You start preparing a night before, and you know. So and then sometimes in the evening, my parents, they come over, or we go over, or sometimes friends are invited. So it's we try to enjoy Eid as much as possible.
Has it ever happened that you were enjoying with your family and suddenly there's a call from your office and they're calling you, and then what do you do? I mean,
so far, I would say that, you know, the kind of field I'm in as a talk show anchor, we can schedule to a certain limit, you know.
Right.
So, but yes, if there is something breaking or something, you know, then obviously you
Then
have
of
to
course
leave and you
there's-
have to go.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have
So, but it's an understanding from both the ends, from family, from husband, from work. So it's
Exactly.
it's a collective effort. From everyone to facilitate others, and then you pitch in. Right, exactly.
Without
Otherwise,
that, you cannot manage
you
anything.
cannot. Yeah, yeah.
That's the best part.
That's true.
Now, Jalal Sahab, everybody speaks about working women. Nobody speaks about working men.
Men are supposed to be working.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, see, then women talk about being equal, the gender equality, right? And yet we are here giving all the women all the credit that you people are working
And
women.
that
It's
is
very
why-
difficult for you.
But I must say one thing. What's different between working men and working women? Working men, they have nothing to do when they're at home.
Yeah,
You're
everything
just
is already
relaxing.
prepared, and
But working women, she's working 24/7.
24/7.
Okay, stay
I
tuned.
would say that goes
That's
that goes for more than 80%.
Seriously.
They have to do everything at home. They have
Yes,
to look after the
exactly.
children, and
You know, your role completely changes once you enter the premises.
Yeah.
You're a different person.
you're just a housewife at
Yes,
that time.
yes.
No working woman.
There's no madam or there's no nothing. You just go and you have to be yourself. You have to be the caretaker.
So, Jalal sir, I mean, jokes aside, how do you spend your Eid? I mean, you have gone through a very serious trauma of
Absolutely.
COVID-19, as you were telling me a while back. I mean, now that the Eid has come, the next Eid has come, how do you plan on celebrating that? And how was it before that?
Actually, this is a major change, because for the past 1.5 years, for a person especially who is connected to the service industry, not that you earn a lot, not that it's a good industry, but at the same time it collapsed from 100 to 0,
Right.
because my projects were with the institutions. Education went booming because it was online. The physical education was down. So I had to see what's next to go in. So the best part was, kept on changing things. The education sector, the physical education wiped off. I have an NGO. If I had 40 employees, I was left with myself in it working. And then at the same time, I didn't give up, and it went on. And it's especially COVID, I faced myself. First, I didn't take it seriously until I collapsed and I had to go on the oxygen. And slowly, with the passage of time, you have the guts to fight back. No, you can do it. It was good, especially all the big high-rise buildings where multiple services were being done. One day you go there and this is so you can't mask, everything is there. But then I stepped into the parks. And the best part was, I thought, this is where I started my career. I don't want to, it's like coming from film to the television. I said, park, but God is great. I never knew from that park I'm going to gain everything from there. It was beautiful, and from there it started. Started coming back, everything. And like they say, home alone is house full. Now all the kids, everybody's confined to the house. It's a house full. So usually the parents are there, the kids are there, and for them Eid, after such a long time, they want to spend Eid, it's quite a surprise, with their grandparents. So they've already gone to the grandparents to Skardu. That's a beautiful place. They were looking forward, because all the time sitting at home, online, on screen all the time, they wanted a break. So they're there having fun.
Isn't it lovely in a way? COVID has shifted us from the outside world to the inside world. But sometimes we must have
Connected
ignored.
us in a
Yes,
very beautiful manner.
in unprecedented way.
Then you are sharing things and you are spending more time together. And another change I saw was when you say fashion industry, clothing, when we sports and culture, there's something missing. That is called the heritage of a country. So recently I came across a person and something like Olympic sports of heritage. Right. Now if you could see the women clothing, men clothing, the heritage is coming back. That's the Sindhi dresses, everything. And there's an organization that we're looking forward to have a first Olympic heritage in Gavadar.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, there's more than 30-40 head of the states will be coming here.
Wow.
So the culture, and that is something when I see in the women dresses, where you see Sindhi dress, Balochi dress, GB. I mean, we are going in the right direction, and especially on the day of the Eid, when I see people wearing it, so it's lovely.
Yeah, definitely it is.
A lot.
Many things, invaluable lessons, ma'am.
Valued God, His creation, especially after getting one injection. Thrice I went and ran away, sir. I didn't.
Why?
Is it painful or what? Because
No.
I have seen people screaming. I don't know whether they means or what.
I had no problem
Right.
at all. No side effects, nothing.
Do you think it depends from person to person?
Maybe, yeah.
Well, my wife is a medical doctor. When she got her vaccine, I mean, she was ill for 3 whole days.
Oh.
extreme
People
body
are-
Yeah, it
ache,
depends on person to
fever.
person, I think, yeah.
It was different. When I went for the first time, I was going through the YouTube a lot. This injection, wow, there's a chip in it. I said, I'm not going to. So I'm not going to go for that. Second time, you know,
That's a myth. That's a myth.
I got a call
So
from a
many
friend.
theories we're hearing.
yeah.
Oh
He
my
said,
god.
it's a virus. I said, yes. So what is you're injecting is an antivirus. I said, yes. So that is poison and this is poison. I said, I agree. And when it goes into your body, do you know what the reaction is? I said, I'm not going. And the third time I met some doctor, a very intelligent one. He said, are you dumb? Go and get it right now. So then I went and got the injection.
Even my parents wouldn't get the vaccine, and then someone from my wife's family, he's also a doctor, treats the COVID patients. He convinced them, you people have to go no matter what.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely. Everybody should get the vaccine whenever they have their turn.
Yes, please. That's
Yeah,
going to
and
be a
it's
special
very
message
important.
going
It's a
out from
special
your
message,
side.
Yeah, it's a special
That's
message
very
from
important.
my
When you
side.
mentioned about is it painful or not, I got my first shot. So
Oh, really?
After
it-
21 days, is the second shot, am I right?
yes, I have taken
And they
first.
say that just the
So-
intensity of the virus, it reduces. It not
Yeah,
actu-
if
it
you
is
get
not
COVID
actually
after
saving
that,
you.
it won't be
That
so
intense
bad.
So it
way.
won't,
Yeah.
it won't
It
kill
won't
you.
be-
Yes.
But I think if you have a needle phobia or something like that, then it would be tougher for those people. I have that. So
Oh, you
I
have
just have to be, I just have to not look at the needle. And if I look at it, then I might faint or I might just, so I went and I told them that just please don't show me the needle. And, so I kept on looking away. And then I took it, and I didn't feel anything, nothing, no ache, no nothing.
nothing.
That's
Type
great.
of like Chinese, Russian,
Chinese. We have
and
Chinese.
Yes,
American.
Sputnik, yeah.
And they told
We
me
took
was
that, yeah.
when I had the injection, I came back. Said, "What did you do?" I said, "I don't remember." He said, "You don't even know what went in?" I said, "No." So they told me the Chinese is very good. Good, you tested the right one.
Well,
okay,
if
that's
I
it.
could, I would go with Pfizer, but then, right now, whatever's out there,
Whatever is
just
available.
go ahead
whatever,
and get it.
Yes, absolutely.
I think it's 6611. You dialed with your ID on it.
1166,
And
yes.
1166.
Yes, and then you pitch in your
Does it
Absolutely.
affect your
CNIC
memory as
number.
well?
It works and it's free, so go for it. Otherwise, it's really expensive.
You know, few
So-
countries they have they have finished this COVID by vaccines and wearing masks.
US.
Like Dubai, UAE, everybody wears masks and they had vaccines, and now
No,
the cases are very few
Pakistan
there.
is now working towards it. I mean, they're making masks mandatory. Everybody has to
Yeah.
wear it. But I
you
think
know, here
more
people
needs to
don't
be
take it
done.
seriously.
Yes,
That's the
exactly. That's the
That's
main
the main
problem.
issue.
Yes.
They have started celebrating endemic of pandemic.
Yeah.
The world, the UK mostly, and US, they are celebrating endemic. So
That's true. That's true.
we are
yes.
slightly behind, but I'm sure we will catch up.
Inshallah.
Hopefully, I hope nothing goes wrong after Eid, because
Yeah.
according to some of the doctors, things may. But then,
May, but
we
then
I
we're
should always
hopeful.
hope for the
will
best.
help.
Yeah.
Yes,
Inshallah.
absolutely. Now, okay, so we've discussed a lot of COVID-19. Shall we move on to our
Yeah, why
first
not?
segment?
Why not? I was
Maheen?
waiting for that.
Lovely.
Please.
Okay.
So I think we cannot make the team, so we can have them as one team. 1, 2, 3, team A, team B, and team C.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
It's not fair. Me alone. What about him? He can be invited.
And do you want to? No.
Sure.
Okay then I'm with them.
3 against 2.
Okay, Fahim.
All right. So what we're gonna do is,
I hope it's not a tough.
No. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
okay, so we're gonna take names of some celebrities, and you have to come up with one word
About them. Only one word.
Okay.
Would you start or I start?
You
I
start.
start from here, right?
All right. Ladies first, as they say.
Ladies first.
Let's be chivalrous.
Yeah, and right now I have a lady here, Meera.
Unpredictable.
Unpredictable. Okay.
This is a question from that direction, or anybody can speak up.
No,
I think,
Question
yeah,
one by
one by one. Then
Okay.
you go on, ask.
Amir Liaquat.
Intelligent, he should stick to his field.
Oh, that's a deep answer.
For example, if I see him in a reality
You just
show.
have to say one word.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Coming back
But
to you,
I
Neelam.
really wanted to know what you wanted to say.
That we will discuss after the program, Fahim. Okay, I'm coming back to you, Neelam. Sabah Kamar. It's a rapid fire round, so just
Okay, Sabah Kamar. I haven't watched much of her work.
anything that comes to your mind.
Good work.
Okay.
Ma'am, Fahad Mustafa.
Brilliant actor.
Bushra Ansari.
Classy.
Ooh, yes, yes, no doubt.
Humayun Saeed.
Humayun Saeed, the hero.
Yeah.
Atif Aslam.
He's a good international brand ambassador.
Yeah, he has become
He
one.
has become
no
one,
doubt, no
yes.
doubt. Wasim Akram.
Good cricketer.
And finally, Ehsan Khan.
Ehsan Khan. He proved his acting
He
in
actually-
Udari.
In
Udari, yes, yes, we remember that play.
Yes,
It's brilliantly
yes.
played.
I was also in that play, so I
Of course
remember.
you were. Of course you were. When I met him once and I told him, I really hated you in that program. It means that you did
It
amazing,
means that
Amazing
job.
job.
It's
yeah.
really good.
So you need to tell me.
It's
One.
still a rapid fire.
Yeah.
So one word.
An idea that changed your life.
To believe in yourself.
Wow.
Whatever you do, you'll do it.
That's great.
All right.
Good
All
answer.
right.
So
Yes, one should. One should.
moving towards
Need him.
something that no one knows about you.
Oh.
You'll have to say it out loud here.
I think mostly my family knows everything about me.
Yeah, but we as people or as viewers, we don't know about you.
I think my anger,
Yeah, I can very much relate to that.
temper,
Temper.
which I manage very nicely when I'm at work.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah,
Oh,
that's very
she
important.
can relate to that.
It comes and goes.
Yeah.
All right. The most embarrassing moment of your life.
When I first appeared on TV, I was as a child, so I had to make a speech and I forgot it.
Oh, that
The
happened.
whole speech. But I was just a kid at that time.
Yeah, it happened with me as well.
With children, happens with children. And they can never forget it.
So, sir, what do they call you at home?
My dad used to call me Archie, and my kids by my name Jalal. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's sweet. Okay, nickname we need to ask each and every one.
I don't have a nickname, but my father used to call me Lelu.
Oh, that's
Sweet.
cute. That's cute.
Sweet.
I don't have an overall nickname, but friends, they call me Neil or Neelo.
Neelo, yeah. Right.
All Neelams
Neelam
are
becomes
called.
Yeah.
Neelo. Right here in this program, maybe after the program.
No, you
So-
have to
get
tell
it.
me.
So rapid file is only on us, you know.
Yeah, okay. They call me Gudiya.
All right. Yeah. You look like a Gudiya.
Yeah, that's cute.
And
Thank
what's
you, ma'am.
yours?
Thank you, ma'am.
I've always wished to have a nickname.
Never
Always.
had?
Nobody ever gave me a nickname.
Oh no, that's too bad.
That is bad. I mean,
So can we give you one?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Sure. Be as creative as you want to.
Guddu.
Yeah, Gudu. The most interesting names that we hear are Pinky and Pappu and
Guddu.
I really enjoy such names. You know, there are instances when you go out there in a clinic and they might call someone Dr. Pappu.
All right.
So-
Now, all right, Jalal Saab, one thing that you really dislike about yourself.
I thought, the profession in fitness, that's the end. I thought was that's what 24/7 I'm doing. I thought it's over and done with it, So no, it's coming back, and in fact, it's multiplying, and that's making it tough because I have to really reduce and really back into action. That's what I'm looking forward to.
And reducing weight is one of the
One hell of a
toughest things in the world.
Yep,
Oh dear. I once did it. I lost 23 kilos. and,
23.
Oh, great.
Can you tell
That
me?
was the only
Oh,
one
I
time
will.
in his
I
life.
will. No, I will guide anyone who wants to know how.
Please guide us after the program.
Sure.
So, ma'am, coming back to you, Momina Mustahsan or Qurratul Ain Baloch?
Actually, both are very nice.
Both are very nice, yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
No, you have to choose one.
Okay, Momina.
Momina, okay.
Good choice.
Okay,
All right, Neelam,
I
describe
hope
your-
Qurratul Ain is not watching.
I'm going to send a recording of this to Qurratul Ain.
Neelam, describe yourself in 3 words.
Passionate, straightforward, expressive,
Yeah, you
which
have to be
sometimes, but that costs you sometimes.
Yeah.
That does.
So,
that does.
yes,
Yes, and especially being straightforward, that really costs you sometimes.
absolutely.
You. If you were a celebrity from Hollywood,
Oh.
who would you like to be?
He's already feeling
Who?
Already in Hollywood.
I was imagining something else, you know. You said, who would you like to be? Brad Pitt?
Ooh, wow, wow.
Okay.
What do you say?
Not a bad choice. Rather a good one.
So, ma'am, what advice you would like to give to your younger self?
To my younger self.
Yes. Anything that you feel now that you know it, but at that time you didn't know it.
Yeah.
So, what advice?
Yeah. You have to say no sometimes. It's very important.
That's beautiful and so
You
important.
have to, yes.
That's so true.
Oh yes, oh yes. I can so relate to it.
So, we're coming to Neelam now. 3 things that you've learned about life.
You know, the thing is, we're asking Neelam all the very, very serious questions.
Okay, let's ask the other question. Let's ask the next question
Yes,
for Neelam.
yes.
Okay, that's an
So
interesting
I will
one.
ask you that question, and this
Okay.
question is for Neelam. Now, if you're stuck in an elevator, nothing's working, you have 3 contacts in your phone, all right? Who would you call for help out of these?
4.
4.
Out of these
4.
All right.
Not 3. Right. Dr. Amir Liaqat, Waqar Zaka, Sahir Lodhi, and Meera.
Meera.
Oh my God, what choices you gave me!
Can tell you that.
When you asked about one person, I had this word obnoxious that came to my mind. I think I would call Sahir Lodhi.
Ooh, okay.
I find him the most sensible among the options I'm given.
We should
Other
not
3
have given her Sahir Lodhi.
other 3 I can't trust.
So, if we take out Sahir Lodhi's name.
Wow. Then we are left with Meera, Amir Liaqat, and who's the third one?
Waqar Zaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name.
He does a show,
Yeah,
weird show.
A weird
To me,
show.
it's kind of a weird
Now,
show.
now the expressions say, okay, this could take a while.
Wow. Then I would go with Meera.
That's
I
an
can
intelligent
deal with
choice.
her.
Good enough. Good enough. Okay, Jalal Sahab, 3 things that you learned about life.
Life is a mystery, number 1. Number 2, especially when you start thinking, you know, that's it, you're too much, you learn. No, it's a beginning. You don't know what's coming at you. 2. And the third thing is there are lots of things happening around you. You think you are controlling. No,
You're not.
you're just being placed.
That's true.
Very true.
It's very,
Very
true.
profound things that you've learned about life. So,
Oh, the next question is really interesting.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you ask. Please, you go on.
Your reaction if one day you wake up and you find yourself as Meeraji.
I will start speaking English.
All right. All right.
That's a nice answer. So, Neelam, worst criticism ever received by you?
People generally say that I'm very serious
Okay.
kind of a person, which I'm not. It's just that the kind of job you're in.
We have to be very
Then when you're conducting that kind of show, then you know, like you give an impression.
But is
I'm
this
not.
the worst kind of criticism? Are you sure? No, we all get different kind of things that we are never expecting from people. But
the worst I have had is when people say that some people are there just because of their looks, that really
Yeah,
offends me.
yeah,
okay,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
feel
Understand.
very
I've also heard
offensive.
those things.
So that's, you
And
know,
I love the answer because you were being so honest and
Right.
open about this thing. And yes, it happens.
you know, directly or indirectly, they try to place it around you. So I really don't like it. But I never show it to them because you don't want to make them feel accomplished.
True that.
That's the most important thing.
Now, Jalal sir, if you would be one person from politics, who would that be? And
Politics.
why?
That's a tough question.
Politics, not very comfortable with, and even the position I'm holding right now, the passion about that was this was one sports and culture, which was political free. For a person like me, I think we should be doing what we are good at, and I think I'm doing that. And obviously, Khan Sahab.
Oh,
I was waiting for this.
that's an intelligent
Not he is you know, he's a person because he made Pakistan look like a brand in the international,
That's
whether
true.
we like it or not.
Very true. I agree with
That is what I like, and I thought whatever I did in life was okay, maximum degrees, diplomas, everything. Then I was representing Khan Sahab as the General Secretary of Sports and Culture, and a lot of people, you know, they were really overwhelmed. I got calls internationally. They said, "Yeah, that's it, good." You know, people who didn't even know me. So he has a charisma, and I'm proud to represent him.
That's wonderful.
That's wonderful.
That's
Indeed.
wonderful.
That's wonderful. So coming back to Ma'am Laila, if you were to lose your memory, what's the one thing that you would like or want to forget?
one thing.
That you would want to forget?
One thing. I don't want to forget anything.
Okay. Okay. We take that as an
I
answer.
mean, there has to be something, something negative, something bad, something embarrassing. You know, a bad person that you might have met. You know,
Nothing happened like that in my life, which I want to forget.
but if that's true,
No,
it's
no, no.
wonderful.
I want to forget one thing. My father had an very bad accident, and his leg was, broken, and he was on crutches, and for his life he suffered a lot. So I want to forget that period, that
period,
time.
indeed, a painful period.
Yeah, that was a painful period. That I want to forget.
Now see, now you answer. Because nobody's life is perfect.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. In fact, I don't want to remember bad things. I'm a very positive person, and I want to remember all the good things happened with me.
How do you do that? You should tell everyone.
I block my mind.
That's very important for all of us.
Yep.
So Neelam, who's the best in journalism? Meher Bukhari, Asma Shirazi, or Farida Farooqi? One.
All three my friends. Just one?
Yeah.
I think Meher has proven herself.
Okay. Right.
Well, that's.
Yep.
I would agree
I
with
agree with
that. Many people would.
Right, right.
So this was a lovely segment for him, and I love their answers. They were very honest, and they were full of fun. And now we're moving to other.
The best part was that they were honest.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So now we're moving to our second segment, and its name is Guess the Song. Okay, so we'll be telling you a funnier version of English translation of famous Pakistani songs.
Okay.
They can be pop or classic. You'll have to guess,
All right.
right? Okay, we'd start with Ma'am Laila.
All right.
Ma'am, don't look at me with your tyrant eyes. I will expire, oh beloved. I will
ऐसे ना
expire.
मुझे तुम देखो.
That's a Pakistan. No. Pakistan.
Pakistani song.
Yeah, think. That's a famous song. It's a hint.
From the 90s.
Okay, fine. That's it. No more hints.
Say it again.
Don't look at me with your tyrant eyes. I will expire, my beloved. I will expire. I even said it twice. So okay, it's okay. We can have a competition amongst these three. You're scared.
Can we get some
I don't wanna
clues?
get
Is it a
into
Yeah,
Punjabi
okay.
It's a male
song
or female?
It's a
Okay,
male.
it's an
male.
Urdu song
Male.
sung by a male
And
artist.
it is from pop era.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very famous.
अच्छा
Zaban Zadeam.
ज़बान से ध्यान है मर जाऊंगा
Ah, yes. You're close. You're
There-
close.
There you are. Go on.
I think Neelam is reaching there. Look at her eyes. I can see
Name the
that.
singer.
I'm
name the
so bad with this.
I think you have guessed it already.
singer. No, name the singer.
okay.
That's why.
Singer, yes.
So
that
it's
would help.
we're going to start the countdown.
Yes,
10,
you should.
9,
Shaky.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
I wish I could help.
1.
जालिम नजरों से तुम ना मुझको देखो मर जाऊंगा
Oh, that, yeah. Okay. It's like that.
Yeah, I will expire. Oh, Jane Jana Maja.
Yes, that's a beautiful song. That's a beautiful. I would have never guessed in 100 years. Anyway.
And your turn is after this. Fahim.
All right. Well, if she couldn't guess such a famous song,
Then she's not going to guess this at all. So we'd keep the last one for her.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
The,
yeah.
that
Easier.
difficult one should go
Give
to
it a
him.
tough one. Give it a tough one.
Difficult one should go to him.
Okay. The last one, Fahim, for Neelam.
okay, okay. Your shirt is black with lovely floral print.
Oh, it's
that
that
I know.
Isa Khalvi song.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
no,
right.
no, I just have to think of the words.
Should I say?
Kali.
Kameez
Yeah.
Teri.
Teri Kali.
That's
I
fine.
got
The last
it.
one is very good. Except that
Third, you don't
सोने
have
फूला
floral
वाली
print.
Yeah.
When you sing it, just a, you know. just a
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
Sing it.
Kameez Teri
Isa
Kali.
Khalvi, na?
Well, it's not Urdu, so it would be
Okay,
difficult
okay,
for me,
fine.
yes.
Let's move on then. Okay.
Now the third question. Who's-
Yeah.
No,
okay.
no. I guessed this one, so I'm done, right?
Yeah,
it's your
you're
turn.
done.
You help me. Right?
Okay. We will give you clues.
I will lace up the globe with flowers when my fish will arrive.
When my fish will arrive
Yeah.
Fish, machli.
I walk out of the studio.
Synonyms.
can't even give a
Synonyms,
clue.
sir.
You
Synonyms.
just have to translate word to word and maybe then you can guess it.
Fish? What is
Flowers.
Fish, yeah.
like who? I mean, this is just
Are you sure? It's,
Neelam is totally clueless.
not a sense. I mean, who brings fish in?
it's 50s, 60s, something. 50s.
Yeah, 50s, 60s,
Give me a hint.
maybe Second World War. We can go even further. Backward if you're
Flowers and fish.
going. Flowers and fish. Very pathetic
Flowers
lover.
and fish. I give up. I
Very
give up.
pathetic lover.
I mean, whoever's bringing
You
the
have to
fish.
think we'll go for the counting. You just think.
Think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they guard.
Is it from 60s, 70s?
No, it's
80s?
70s, 80s, I
80s,
think.
70s,
Yeah.
80s. It's acha, okay,
Okay, it's
we'll give it.
Punjabi. by
And
the
it's
way.
by a female vocalist.
Yeah.
It's very famous. And you can translate the fish. And then you might come
Punjabi?
closer to, that's.
मच्छी
Machi.
मच्छी
No, another word. Think of synonyms.
फूलों वाली मछली.
Mahi,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So,
She's my helper.
so now you need to think something with Mahi. And then
Punjabi
Punjabi.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you got it?
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
That's amazing.
So I helped her, she helped me. So she was,
You can ask another question to me.
Yeah, since she guessed it.
Yeah. So all the help goes in vain.
Yeah.
You're making me fall down from your eyes, but you will never be able to forget me.
Shall I tell?
मलके
It was very
जान,
easy.
It
It
is
was
very,
very easy.
मुझे अपने नजरों से ना गिराना. Something like that.
Yeah, G. You're
तरह का
close.
गाना है।
You're close. If you've heard that song,
Heard, but
it's famous.
Shall I tell?
Go ahead.
Yeah, please, ma'am. tell.
मुझे तुम नजर से
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Very nice,
beautiful.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Purana
That's
Sekoge.
a beautiful
Lovely, lovely.
Now that tells me that you have a good thing for music. Yeah.
Yeah.
मुझे तुम नजर से गिरा तो रहे हो, मुझे तुम कभी भी भुला ना सकोगे, न जाने मुझे क्यों यकीन हो चला है मेरे प्यार को तुम मिटा ना सकोगे मुझे तुम नजर से.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you so much.
So now we'd love to have messages from all of you individually for all the people out there on the eve of Eid, because obviously this is a different sort of Eid. We are laughing, we are enjoying ourselves, but then there are a lot of people who are in the hospitals, there are a lot of families who've lost their loved ones. So, I mean, we'd love to hear something, some words from you for all the people, listeners, viewers who are watching us right now.
I want to say that it's a very tough time, but you know, every time, you know, passes. So it will also pass, it shall pass. So please be positive, and I know it's very painful for many people who lost their loved ones. It's really bad for them. But we cannot live like this because the corona is not going to go away. So we have to learn to live with it. So please follow the SOPs, get the vaccine done as soon as possible, wear your mask, use sanitizer and wash your hands and social distancing, everything. You should follow all the SOPs. It's very, very important to save yourself and to save others also. So it is not necessary that you have to meet people on Eid, because now the technology is so advanced that you can contact them on any form, but please this time stay away from everybody.
Right. Thank you, ma'am. And Neelam, you.
Well, I would like to say to our viewers, first of all, a very happy Eid Mubarak. And just like we are sitting here virtually, being with you at your homes, with COVID, some people might be going through the situation of COVID, and some, mashallah, would be healthy. But people who are healthy and people who are suffering, equally all of us should still follow SOPs, whether vaccinated or not. I'm still hearing that even if you are vaccinated with both the doses, keep the SOPs still there. Let's not leave everything behind very fast. Just let's progress slow, and people who haven't been vaccinated, they should take their family members, like LAILA Saiba said it, and get vaccinated. That's number one thing. Second, follow SOPs. Third, be happy and stay healthy. Once again, Eid Mubarak.
That's a lovely message.
Lovely. Sir.
Actually, I've gone through COVID. I didn't take it seriously, and if I would say to anybody, you know, I've got COVID, you'll give me a hug, you know. And people should need more awareness and very serious. Because whenever on screen you see the Prime Minister with the injection, everything, he wants to convey something to the public, and it's really, really serious. And one of the examples is after taking a lot of oxygen also, it was very difficult for me to even take a step. If I used to pick up something or up the stairs, I almost collapsed, and people used to laugh. You're healthy, you know, making jokes, you know. It was very tough for me to what I was going through. So I would suggest you should take things seriously, and it can get worse. And another thing is our neighborhood, whether it's India or it's a value of a human. When there's a sorrow, there's a pain, we should be there with the positive remarks. And especially like recently Shahid Khan Afridi donated a lot towards the COVID situation in India. I think in such situations as a nation, such people should come up and educate. Yet I'm not talking about the cities. We should educate the villages and our brand ambassadors, like you were telling, big names. They should come up, and more awareness is needed.
Exactly.
Like we may be educated, but there are a lot of people even in the cities today. During the lockdown, I think nobody is going to save us until unless we are serious about ourselves.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Right. And finally, Maheen, I'd also like you to add something.
Well, Fahim, I think we as Pakistanis are a very resilient nation, and we have overcome many catastrophes, and many other such disastrous things. And I believe in unity, and I believe, as he rightly said about the campaigns, there should be campaigns of awareness, and if we do it individually, we can do it together too.
Absolutely. Well, viewers, of course, lovely messages from all our guests and lovely message from Maheen as well. We have to be careful, we have to be safe, we have to keep our distances, we have to maintain the SOPs. But having said all that, I would come back to our promise that we would sing a song, a patriotic song, for all the people out there who are watching us, as a gesture to be as united as we can in our fight against COVID-19. So shall we?
Yeah, okay, sure.
ऐसी ज़मीं और आसमां इनके सिवा जाना कहाँ, पड़ती रहे ये रोशनी, चलता रहे ये कारवां, दिल दिल पाकिस्तान जा जा, पाकिस्तान दिल दिल पाकिस्तान जा जा, पाकिस्तान दिल. Eid Mubarak, everyone.
Eid Mubarak to all of you.